This is Paperboy, and you're tuned into the Fresh Mix Rap playlist. Long live Fresh.
Okay. All right. Let's do another take, but let's do one that's cool. That's just like.
This is Paperboy, and you're tuned into the Fresh Rap Mix playlist. Long live Fresh.
Brian Tyree Henry plays Paperboy, an up-and-coming rapper in the breakout FX series Atlanta, which begins its second season. And Brian joins me right now. Brian, greetings from Las Vegas.
Hey there, Jeff. Hey, what's going on? Vegas.
Paperboy! Dude, I am so excited to speak to you today. Atlanta is like my favorite show. That first season was incredible. I'm in like 2 or 3 episodes of the second season, and I'm just blown away. I'm just like, unbelievable.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. That's the best review I've ever heard.
Now, the name of the second season is Atlanta Robbin season. So is that like a real event? Does that really happen?
Yeah, I wouldn't really call it an event. If it's an event, I'm like, people are probably trying to run the other way from it. But it's literally, it's literal. I mean, you know, and I think Robbin season happens everywhere. It's not just part of Atlanta. It can be anywhere. I'm sure Vegas knows about it too. You know, people see what you got. People want what you got. You know, it's about eat or be eaten. And, you know, that's what's going on for our heroes this season. You know, Paperboy, you know, who was born and raised in Atlanta, you know, he can't really walk those streets the way he used to anymore because everybody wants something from Paperboy. Everybody sees his fame. Everybody kind of wants it. He's on the radio. He's on TV. It's harder. So he's got to, you know, walk the streets with a little bit more care, a little bit more understanding that these corners aren't exactly as welcoming as they used to be.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't call it an event. Bad choice of words. But your character, Paperboy, he's getting more successful in the show and in life in general, but it's causing a rift between him and his friends.
Well, that's what happens with success and fame, and especially if you're doing it with your family. So you're watching Ern and Alfred go through this kind of tug of war about power and about success because, you know, Alfred feels like he should be getting this, where Ern feels like he should be getting this, and Ern is still trying to figure out what he's doing, while Alfred is like, what are you doing at the same time? So you're going to see a lot of that this season about, you know, the struggles of family. Like, we showed it the first season for sure, but this one is like, you know, we're really, really going head to head.
So I was wondering if you kind of identify with the character of Paperboy with your own life, because with the success of this series, I mean, you must be in great demand right now because instant success.
You know, I mean, it's opened up a lot of doors. I've been lucky enough to do a lot of projects that mean a lot to me and have a lot of fun, making a lot of great friendships and keeping the friendships that I have had before at the same time. It's busy. Sleep does not exist anymore, but, you know, that's fine. But I'm also able to, like, at least, like, navigate this world in a way that keeps me grounded and keeps me humble. You know, I have a great community of peers and friends and family who make sure that to check in and make sure that I'm anchored and not going crazy out here. And, you know, I'm currently doing a play right now on Broadway. So I'm back home doing the stage, which I love, back in theater, doing Bobby Hero. It's fantastic. And, yeah, it's been really good. And like the fact that I'm doing stage right now and I have my show on at the same time and I have movies coming out at the same time, I mean, you can't beat that with a stick.
So, Brian, I only know you from the TV show Atlanta, and I saw you on Jimmy Fallon. I saw you on The Tonight Show a few weeks ago, and in the show, you're really intense on Atlanta, but on Jimmy Fallon, you were this affable, kind of, you know, great guy. You know, it was nothing like that. You weren't intense like you were on the show, and I just kind of had that persona of you as being unapproachable, but you seem like a guy you want to go have a drink with.
Great. That should be, get you a guy who can do both. All right, that's my motto. Like, get you a guy who can do both, and I like being that guy. So yeah, I mean, I care about Alfred a lot. I mean, I care about every character I've played thus far, but I always want to make sure that I maintain a sense of who I am. You know, it's really easy to walk out on these streets and be a 6'2" dude and you know, not smile, and people are all of a sudden clutching their pearls. But like at the same time, I'm like, come on, I'd rather go home and watch, you know, like Tiny Toons. So it's great. It's great. Being in this city is great as well because New Yorkers are not bothered by your fame. Like, they don't really care, but like they do care about genuine people. And I've been approached by a lot of great people who are fans of the show, who are loving of the show, who are protective of me as well at the same time. And it's a great feeling.
So, Brian, are you continually being impressed by Donald Glover? Because I mean, watching the first couple episodes of season 2 of Atlanta, the tone of the show is unlike anything I've seen on television.
Yeah, well, our writers' room is unbelievable. You know, Donald and his brother Steven, Stephanie Robinson, Femi, like all of them are just amazing people, and they listen. You know, they listen to us. We're all together, and you know, there's no telling. You can say one thing and it end up right in the episode, and you didn't even know. You know, like it was really good to do the episode Band, which won, you know, Donald the Best Directing Emmy. You know, most of that was improv. He just let me go and say the things that I felt like, you know, and just we were able to play with each other and just go and bounce things back and forth off each other, which is great. So, you know, and Donald, I mean, talk about somebody who doesn't sleep. I mean, that man's mind, 24/7, is unbelievable. I mean, he's coming in and hitting the world like, you know, by storm, and it's great. It's great, and I'm glad to be with him and glad to be next to him and part of the process. He's fantastic. He's family.
Now, a lot of people probably don't know this, but you're a big Broadway star. You love the theater. Most of your work is in the theater. And you're currently on Broadway with Captain America with Chris Evans in Lobby Hero. And one of my fantasies is when I go to New York and I see a Broadway show, I want to be one of those guys that go to the stage door and have my name on a list so I can come back and meet the cast. So can you hook me up, Brian? Can you hook me up with Lobby Hero? Because I'll fly out from Vegas to New York if you say yes.
You can hook me up when I come to Vegas. I've never been to Vegas before, so you got to show me all the good stuff, man.
Dude, I'm a Las Vegas native. You just get to Vegas and I'll give you the nickel tour.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Hey, and finally, Brian, I'm a member of the Broadcast Film Critics Association, and I was at the Critics' Choice Awards about 2 years ago. And after the show was over, we had the after party, and there were just big movie stars everywhere. And it was also, you know, the best of television that night, too. And I remember being at the after party and seeing you and Donald Glover, like, at the very end of the bar, like, off in the corner by yourselves, no one bothering you. And I was freaking out because there you got the first season of Atlanta just ended, and it was so amazing. Went up to speak to you guys, and you were just really cool. I just wanted to say, you know, thanks for being so cool.
Oh man, thanks, man. That means a lot. Yeah, thank you for coming to kick it. Absolutely, any time.
Well, congratulations on season 2 of Atlanta and also on your Broadway show, Lobby Hero, and come out and visit us in Vegas real soon.
You better believe it.
Season 2 of Atlanta is on FX right now, and for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. I'm Jeffrey Howard in Las Vegas. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.